The future of Pocket Mortys. I might just add a Squidward clip. Yeah, that might make more sense. So for the first comment, we have a Cobes Mind Morty. I could not agree more. I have to add this to the beginning of the video just so Pocket Mortys can possibly see it. If they do, please add me in the game. I know it would just boost my ego way more than it needs to be, but please just do it. Legend says if you ask for Evil Morty, Cobes will pin this comment. No. Can they make Mr. Meeseeks, Morty, and Mr. Meeseeks, Rick? Well, I really would hope so. I think they will eventually. I mean, it's kind of one of those characters where eventually it'll be added, just like I think Evil Morty will. And any other popular characters that aren't added right now, I think they'll add them eventually. Maybe just to bring some hype back to this game. I've read this multiple times, but I can't really get the voice down. I'm gonna try to do a caveman voice for this one. Can they add clans? If they do clans wars, will be cool AFF. Yeah, I do agree clan wars would be cool, but it seems like it's just the same as every other game, so if they want to just steal ideas from other games, go for it. Deadpool Rick and Deadpool Morty. Yeah, sure, why not? They should add the mailman as an avatar. I want them to add Meat Suit Morty and Rick from the Purge episode. Yes, guys, those would be cool Mortys, but that's not even the point of this video, but these got all the likes, so I thought I'd go over them. Alright, this guy literally inspired the intro, future. I am literally like Squidward right now. Why am I reading all these comments? Let's get into some other comments. Honestly, I haven't played the game since the last update, which is a week. The game has gotten stale. I finished campaign and multiplayer is just so boring. A great thing they can add is a longer campaign and more challenges like tournaments. I don't know if this could help, but this is what I think. And hey, even more Mortys too, waiting for Evil Morty and Evil Morticia. I've never heard that one, but that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna give you my opinion about whether this game is dying or whether people are going to quit this game. Okay, first off, I think people each week are continuously going to keep quitting and stop playing, and it's just gonna go downhill for a while. But once Season 4 comes out, it will start to go uphill, and I think it'll hit its peak at Season 4, and then possibly Season 5 it'll hit another peak. Season 6 it'll hit another peak, but in between those seasons I think it'll just continuously go downhill. Then once it comes out again, the new season, people are going to start playing again. But I think they could get more people back playing if they ended up doing an update of some sort, a huge update where it piqued everyone's interest. In today's day and age, people switch from entertainment to entertainment to different entertainment to different games to different music like it's nothing. One day, a game will be on top. The next day, no one's going to be playing it anymore. There always will be this certain fan base that's going to continuously play it. And that's what I am personally for Pocket Mortys. I'm in that fan base that's going to continuously play it. And even when those big updates come out, before that, I will have been playing it. But when those big updates come out, there will draw a huge crowd. That's why you need consistent updates, which Pocket Mortys is trying to do. CC Panda 32 Gaming and Vlog, shout out to you. This is going to be a long comment. Besides the obvious ideas of new dimensions and being able to sell stock items, I thought of a few ideas. Be able to watch other players fight, like clicking on a dust cloud and get access to the battle view. I have never thought about that idea. It is similar to a lot of other games, but that's okay if you implement other ideas into other games. And to my favorite game, of course, Pocket Mortys right now, I really don't give a shit, honestly. Add everything in this game. Add so much shit that my mind is blown. With the new level 50 dimension, a Mortys game tournament for players with coupons, awards, or something more valuable than Flurbows. Flurbows, I'm pretty sure you're trying to say, but I do agree with that. Coupons are so scarce in this game. If you added coupons for a reward, that's a great idea. I think they could possibly add some kind of Morty games inside of multiplayer, which would be cool. Maybe you can team up with someone else and battle other Ricks or other trainers, whatever it may be. Maybe like a 2v2 scenario. If you had a clan, you could do it that way. But I think that would be a cool idea, and you battle to try to get a certain Morty. How about a negative point system? For those who leave the battle, where if you get a certain amount of negative points, you lower a level, I'm assuming he was trying to say. That could definitely be interesting, but at this point, I rarely go into battles, and my level really doesn't matter. Being level 50 doesn't really matter. Honestly, if I was 45 right now, that could be a plus, because I could get Mortys at lower level, then level them up to level 100 and they would be way more powerful. More than new dimensions, I would like to expand the current ones. You know, with the new areas and more space to find Mortys. I could not agree more. The Morty dimensions are so tiny. Expand the... Okay, Rick and Morty is a show about infinite space. How? How are the dimensions so small? If Rick and Morty is a show about infinite space, time, and dimensions, how are there so few dimensions, and how are those dimensions so tiny? Make them massive! This is more of a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, I guess, but some designed areas where a type of Morty, rock, paper, scissors, has a battle bonus. I really don't know exactly what he's trying to say here, but I'm assuming he's saying one of these types of Mortys is more powerful. So if you go into a certain area, your rock type is more powerful. Personally, I don't like this idea. What do you guys think about it? And at last, if you want to, be able to bet a Morty against the player. The winner will gain the control of a Morty. That would be awesome. That would be unbelievably awesome. One problem I see with this, if you go into a battle with like 100 items versus someone who only has like 20, who's going to win? We already know who's going to win, so maybe have a limited amount of items if you're going to do that. Thank you, Andreas, for all those comments. I appreciate them. Good ideas. I didn't agree with every single one, and I've heard some before, but you did come up with some pretty original ideas, so kudos to you, man. This guy just has a whole list of different things he wants to see, a whole list of fucking Mortys. I'm pretty sure he just Googled different words, or he just thought of different words and put them in front of Morty. But I will put it on the screen. If you want to pause now, feel free, guys. I don't really care. Just read it. It's alright. There's some decent ideas in here, I guess. Rick Waver. Shout out to you. They should add new ways to get XP in multiplayer. Agreed. And they should make a legendary Morty for paper and scissors, because the One True Morty is hard to counter. And they should add them. Of course. I mean, the One True Morty needs a hard counter. He needs something that can counter him. And that maybe people won't fucking use these Mortys as much. But I can see a problem with this. If you have a counter to the One True Morty with a paper and scissors type, if they're easy to obtain, everyone's going to have those 3 Mortys, and it's going to be even less variety of Mortys when you go into battles. So I don't know exactly if this is a good idea. It seems tempting. It seems like a good idea, and I just thought about it for a second. I just don't want to see the same Mortys over and over again. I feel like I already see that, so if you added these Mortys, it would just be shitty. I think the One True Morty needs a nerf soon. I want the Stand By Me Mortys and Security Guard Rick. That would be cool. That would be cool to have, like, I'm assuming you're saying like Mortys that literally stand next to your avatar. That would be cool. And then security guards guarding you. I don't know what that would serve, but I guess it would look cool. More maps and all Mortys can reach level 20. Maybe change the name of your Mortys. That seems like a pretty basic idea. Something that kind of passed over my head. I can get behind this. What do you guys think? Do you think you should be able to change the names of your Mortys? I know what it's going to be. It's going to be like Cum Bucket 69, Cum Fucking Asshole 73. It's just going to be horrendous with this fucking fan base. Hairy Ass Chaps. Chapless Hairy Asshole. That's hilarious. I'm such a child. I feel like I'm in a South Park episode where they wrote that book. I think it was called Scrody McBoogerballs. Just saying a bunch of obscene words is pretty fun. They really should add a messaging system to the game. One time I accidentally gave someone my best Morty. And I can't message him asking for it back. There is no way in hell you're getting that Morty back, even if there was a messaging system. What they should do, from Dirt Gavin, take more requests from actual people, since most of us have good ideas, but we will never get seen. I'm not one to say, oh, I'm out here trying to help people. You know, I want to improve the game for myself solely, so then more people start to watch, more people start to play. That's what I want, but I am giving you a voice, hopefully, Pocket Mortys will see this. If you are enjoying this video, if you think there are good ideas, maybe send it to Pocket Mortys on Twitter. Let's at least try to get them to see this. Well, Dirt Gavin, I do appreciate you for the long comment, and I did end up reading it all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this all on the screen. If I do, I'll show it right now. If you want to go back to yesterday's video and check it there, you can check the comment there. But basically, he was ranting about how there are too many avatars, and it seems like they're spending more time adding just avatars than anything else inside this game. They're not really spending as much time maybe nerfing it, which he brought up in his comment. They could nerf specific Mortys. What I think of is Cronenberg Morty, Mortician, the One True Morty, to make them a little bit more balanced. Stop adding so many avatars because, come on guys, we know it's solely for money. And personally, I don't think that's cool. I don't think, like, it was cool to have certain avatars. Maybe add one avatar per week. Add some fucking Pickle Rick, Mr. Poopy Butthole, but you don't need to add all these zany characters every week. You know, I love all the characters. If you're gonna add them for Flurbos or Schmuckles, because those become irrelevant in the game. And I know they just basically didn't really put much thought into this game, which I kind of, now that I think about it, I take offense to. I know I don't need to, and it doesn't really matter at all. And I'm not one to take offense to things, like, at all. Not at all. But it seems like now that it's more popular, maybe you could put a little bit more time into it. I feel like I'm being way too hard on Pocket Mortys right now and their developers, because I know that each week they're putting out new content, technically, even if it's only a few Mortys, but we just want to see a big update. I want to see this game be successful. I know you guys want it to be successful. I mean, it's your fucking jobs. So, listen to the community. Come on, guys. I know it's a small portion of the community, but the rest will enjoy it. I promise you guys. The Slizzle-O-Wizzle. Thank you for that name. But he basically had some ideas that some other people have already had. But I picked out one thing he said that was interesting. Make third evolutions, Renegade Morty for example, be able to turn into fourth evolutions. I think that is definitely needed. I think that could definitely be a lot cooler. And we need new dimensions. Come on, Pocket Morty. They should totally add some sort of breeding system where if you breed two Mortys, you would get a completely random Morty. That would be insane. It would take a long time to do that update. But if they came back in 3 months from now with no updates, with that update, I would be shocked. I would be amazed. They could add like 200 new Mortys. That is a wish that will never be granted. That's probably my favorite idea of this video, alongside new dimensions. But let's get into the question, is Pocket Mortys dying? This video is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, and I'm trying to get it out by today, so let's get this shit started. Let's get this shit over with. Is Pocket Mortys dying? Some of you may think it's dying. Personally, I don't think so. It's not getting as many views on my channel, which may equate me to think that it's dying, but I don't think it is. I think there are a lot of fans out there who love playing this game, and there's a big fan base of people who are going to support this game no matter what. If they didn't have updates, these people might still be playing a couple years from now. But they're going to continuously add updates, and if they don't ruin their situation that they're in, where they have a huge fan base, they have a great TV show, where they keep adding updates, maybe add a new storyline, I think, just something huge, something humongous, Pocket Mortys, and do that maybe once every 4 to 6 months. Do a huge update every 4 to 6 months, like multiplayer. Multiplayer is pretty new, guys, so I still appreciate them for adding that. It put the game on a new level, really. But if you guys can keep adding huge updates, I don't think this game will die. I really don't. It's a fun game. It's just like Pokemon. People love Pokemon. Pokemon's still relevant right now. So I don't think this game is dying. Is it slowly decreasing in popularity right now? Yeah, it is. But that's just because the season ended. Once the season comes back, it's going to be on fire again. So I will see you guys later. I hope you did enjoy this video. I'll see ya. I love you all. Seriously, thank you for watching. If I do a stream later, come stop by. Either way, bye bye guys.